What up, though? It's your boy. You already know how I'm bumming. You already know how I'm coming, right? Right. Excuse the serious tone. Just been watching, I don't know, YouTube all day. Should have been doing that reading that I owe today. It's just you waiting. You ain't got to worry about it. So, I don't know why I keep doing it. I just chose to skim through the collective today. Like, I don't even watch readings. I only watch 5 psychics, and that's where I'm at. And it's going to stay like that, personally speaking. Because it just seems like this whole community going in a whole different direction. I just want to state a couple obviouses here, okay? No, I'm not getting on this new swag because, I don't know, like, it don't have shit to do with, like, views or subscribers. Like, that's not, it's never been my aim or focus here, so I ain't finna start focusing on that. Going anywhere outside of God for my power, my information, my influence, my system or way of doing things, that's just what I'm on. Can't speak for y'all. It's just what I'm on. Okay? Now, I see a lot of y'all like putting God in this box. This box that y'all like lock up and act like we ain't supposed to touch or some shit. Like I told you, it ain't good versus evil because it's good overall. Like, we only going in one direction, and that's where God at. So I'm sure you will attach good to God, right? It's not like God is the devil, right? It's not like, I don't know, this third rock from the sun ain't the only place with life on it, right? I mean, we got to think here. This logic that y'all be kicking it with the Prince of Darkness and shit, this whole little covenant marriage y'all got with like magics, the dark arts and shit, like all this shit only exists because of the world. Do y'all not get that part? Like, if the world, aka Urantia, wasn't here, you wouldn't have all these realms that you can tap into for the shit that y'all tap into these realms for. Okay? It's not like we learning about, I don't know, with the fucking fairies and like the Martian fairies, the Plutonian fairies, and you know, the dimensions in Saturn and shit like that. Like, we have our own planet. Alright? It's just like our seed. We know more about real shit. We know more about the moon than we do our own seed. And that just says a lot. Like, y'all all on the world dick, okay, that's cool. Study the ocean or some shit. Find other dimensions or realms that you can talk about that can PMD, put people on. What the fuck y'all not finna do is move in silence and secrecy around this earth, around this planet. Just to stay, I don't know, ahead of people who's the general public. Like, I'm trying to figure out why God ain't in this collective. Y'all can't sit here and say that God ain't got shit to do with it when he do. That's like you smoking weed in your mama house. She come in and smell weed in your house. And you come at her like she crazy. Like this ain't her house, her domain. Like she ain't tell you to not do that. Like there wasn't laws establishing this bitch or some shit. Me smoking weed. You think this shit gonna keep me from heaven? Be cussing. You think that shit gonna keep me from heaven? Be calling everything nigga. You think that shit is gonna tarnish any type of blessing God got for me? Or the path that I'm going on? Through the actions that I'm doing. To the psychics who still just showing titties and hands. I'm trying to show y'all face, man. I mean, damn. We all hiding from. We know this shit is dangerous. So for you top psychics out here with all these fucking subscribers trying to break down government secrets and shit, like shut the fuck up. Them niggas definitely ain't looking for y'all. Hey, government definitely ain't looking for y'all like that. For that type of shit. Y'all know what we talking about. Told you, real motherfuckers disappear. Fuck motherfuckers live on. How the fuck y'all putting us down on government conspiracy theories and shit? We a divine collective. Don't you think we on that? Don't you think that shit brought us here? Motherfuckers stupid. Like I said, 70% of the world is karmics. 28% of the world are divines, me included. And you got the 1-2%ers, and you see how they moving out this bitch. All I do is state the obvious. Everything that's on this channel, everything that's been like comprised here has been shit that's been overly dedicated work, research. Oh, he gets all this shit from the Urantia book. No, but the Urantia book just happens to be the thickest, most detailed book I got in my collection. It's advanced, almost like it was meant for me. It took years for me to get to that book anyway. I mean, I don't know how y'all deal with books. Probably how y'all deal with men and bitches and shit. I'm not here to scold nobody. If you take my tone as me talking down to you, you feel some type of way. It's like I tell the patients at my mental hospital that I work at and shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers taking what I do personally by the way that I do it. Most security motherfuckers at my job, they don't do shit. They let them niggas do whatever. Kind of like the world. These motherfuckers walk around the halls when they want to walk, smoke when they want to smoke, to where if they don't get what they want, they act stupid. Then higher ups give these motherfuckers what they want to keep so there won't be no problems and shit. Fuck out of here. You got a nigga like me. I come in and I do my job. Oh, that nigga was asleep the whole time. Oh, no, I ain't sleep. And I got time to play. Y'all would act like kids? I'm a fucking child. Man, you always riding us. You always on your job. Nigga, I'm making money and I'm security. So don't you think my job is kind of important? Just because y'all, like I tell my patients, just because y'all don't respect me don't mean shit. Y'all got a problem, y'all better take a pen and go talk to somebody that really give a fuck about that shit. My job here is to protect and serve the women. Number one, staff after that. Women more so than anything. It's a middle fucking hospital. It's more women nurses than anybody. It's more women staff than anybody. That's my main focus. That's what I'm protecting. Because just like the world, this mental place is kind of fucked up, given the people in it. They got everybody in this mental hospital ain't the same. Got workers and residents for a reason. Y'all motherfuckers trying to convince me that God has no place here, or we can't put God in this place here. It's like a mental patient. It's like a mental patient trying to be smart with me. Like, nigga, you crazy. You don't even know what reality is, but you trying to get over on me. You must think I'm stupid. Motherfucker, last shit I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get to some cards. Motherfucker tell me God ain't got no space or place in here, bro. I'm telling you. You will get treated and shitted on. I'm telling you. It's all in the swords, man. The thoughts. What's the thought? What's the sword? It's the thoughts, decision, direction, ideology, mentality. That's the way the devil gets in your mind. That's the way influence gets in through your mind. That's the way a sneaky, shiesty, hating ass motherfucker can infiltrate you through your mind. Like Fred Hampton and his Judas. Yeah, the Judas was walking amongst Fred Hampton. Yeah, the Judas was walking around Jesus and shit. Yeah, Brutus was walking around Caesar and shit. You dig what I'm saying? But the part is, it's mental. Motives. Everybody has a sword. My motive with you has to be something, just like your motive sword with me has to be something. Otherwise, fuck you in my face. Jesus knew who the fuck his traitor was. It's like psychics know who their haters are. And about identifying, like I say, subpar things. If it ain't about the kingdom, it shouldn't matter anyway. It's not gonna get your purpose popping. It shouldn't matter anyway. I'm talking to the feminists because, I mean, statistically speaking, it's supposed to be more than y'all. More y'all than, I would say, masculines, because it's more women than men on Earth. But twins are paired. Twins are paired. Sorry for that 10-minute rant. Everybody seemed to be going over 30 minutes now and shit. I remember when motherfucking cycle readings wasn't this long. Good spread here. The why feminist karmic situation. We'll finish this square. So, kicking this thing on off, we got the first card in the message. That's Four of Wands. Zion. I'm glad this came up. This is home. Once again, smoking a cigarette. Smoked a little blunt and shit. Got some water right here. Maybe finna burn an incense. You know. Before I go soak my feet later. Soon I close this computer down and upload this motherfucking video, I'm gonna be a Zion. That could be my bed. I'm already in my house. That's Zion. Where I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? There's a peaceful space in here. It's just me in here too. So I better have peace. You feel me? Four of Wands, that's home. Where's home? That's where the heart is. Home is also Zion, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is also twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. What I've been in for about 8 years. Been doing this show for about 3 years. When it comes to me on my Four of Wands, I think I've been handling it the best way I can. And about who doing shit better as long as you're doing shit. Clarifying that is the Six of Pentacles. That's homeostasis. That's everything being okay. That's you being alright in your home, safe in your home. Because if you ain't safe in your home, I mean, where you safe at? Feel me? You ain't welcomed in your home. Where you welcomed at? This is Zion, I told you. It's the real world. It's like your mama would say, you trying to sneak back in your house and beg your mom, bring you back in the house and some shit. You know, it's like, nah, this home. See, I'm your mom, and nobody gonna love you like me. That's that home love, divine love. You don't just get it from romance, bitch, and sex. From being a person that you like and hoping you can, I don't know, go farther with in the world with today and shit. Like, no. You better look at this divine shit like a love from a mother or a brother or a father or God. God is really the best example. Because any worldly example you use, it, I'm pretty sure that shit ain't from home. Speaking of home, Zion, heaven, fourth dimension and on. That's why it's a four. Fourth dimension and on. You know, that's where we come from. That's our home. This third rock from the sun, it's just a hotel. It's a temporary home. A lot of y'all been staying in this hotel so long, y'all forgot about home. A lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't been home so long, y'all forgot what the fuck home mean. Yeah, you know, when you die, you go home permanently. See, right now we just divine people, like people in the Matrix, jacking in and out the Matrix. We live in Zion, like we literally live in the fourth, fifth dimension, but we bring home here because why? Home is where our heart is. That's where we bring it home at, so where we can be at home and here at the same fucking time. It's not that hard. That's just fairly energy. Now going back to the twin flames union, reunion, and recognition bit of this shit. This is a karmic reading, right, feminine? Okay. When it comes to your twin flame shit, you're gonna be okay. You should know this. I think y'all been, I don't know, coming in union and separation, reunion and separation, and just being separated long enough to know that, you know, this picture really ain't going nowhere. I told you, this twin flame shit is Jumanji. You gotta play the game. The people who started this game have to finish the game. One person can't play this shit. It's not how this shit work. That's number one. Number two, and like I say, whether your twin flame believe you is a twin or not, whatever time it takes for him to get it, that go for me, that go for everybody else, it's time. It's like fucking cooking. It takes time. You can't snap your fingers and make shit appear. I mean, you can, but what's the excitement in that? What's the joy in that? What's the work in that? None. You're gonna be okay. And another fucking thing, this twin flame shit is optional. So just go for you and your, I don't know, masculine who might be watching. This shit was optional from day one. So any added stress you put on yourself, feminine, is like sauce you put on a burger. Any stress your masculine feeling about this shit, especially him not being the person really putting the most legwork in this shit, you know, it's kind of like putting butter on your toast, man. You're putting this shit on your toast. You didn't have to. You could have ate dry toast. You're putting ketchup on your burger. You could just ate it without no sauce. Who's the sauce maker? Divine feminine. Who's addicted to the sauce? Divine masculine. Cool. I'll point something out before I begin too. My deck is just a pack of cards with two jokers. It's 50 cards. No, I might be more than that. I don't know how many cards it is. I'm a little chopped. I ain't finna count them all. But look, it ain't that many cards to memorize. How many cards in the tarot deck? Okay. It's just general understanding. Once you learn this shit, you can learn anything. It's God-based. Can't never lose with that. All right. Bottom line, which is very important, we have the Divine Masculine here in your karmic reading. Clarifying that, we got the Six of Cups. What's that? The sauce. King of Wands is Divine Masculine. Six of Cups is the sauce card. What's the sauce? That's your steez. That's your essence. That's what makes you you. You swagged out. You all that. Seven of Cups is all that in the bag of chips, but right, you know, Six of Cups is all that. Now, two sixes. What are sixes all about? Sixes are just being square. They're rectangles, but they kind of look like squares. Fours look more so like squares than sixes do, but six is just a more process. This is just another process. This is a process. This is a process. So they might be individual process, but the more pentacles, or the more wands, or the more cups, whatever, more shit you got to go through. They're all add-ons at the end of the day. You'll learn that once you've mastered the deck. But back to this bottom line. Here's the sauce. Here's your Divine Masculine. What the fuck I just said? Divine Feminine. You're the sauce maker. You make the sauce. That's why your masculine always going to be around. Take sauce, whatever, however the fuck you want. It's like a fucking cat you been feeding. Motherfucker ain't finna go nowhere. Motherfucker might dip out and fuck with some other people. You might get mad. Oh, that cat over there fucking with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker always come back to you, though. I mean, more smoke. Final smoke in this bottom line. You got some masculine in your life, in your situation. And this is why you need to just be more than saucy, motherfucker. Upgrade. That's what you independent chicks be talking about, right? Upgrade. You going from the 6 to the 7. I told you, 6 of Cups is all that feminine. But you gotta be all that in a bag of chips. And you are. It's out here, right? Okay. Another main reason your fucking masculine fucks with you is because you take your sauce to the next level. I told you, everybody is all that. 6 of Cups. That's cool. Everybody is all that. But you gotta be all that in a bag of chips. That's what's gonna make you different from the next person. Because we're all equal until you do something to set yourself apart. Whether that's through actions, just going from tool wanding, surviving, making ends meet, to having purpose. Evolution. 3. Got 3 fucking eyes. Open up your third eye. If you got 3 eyes, you can make more moves than you would with 2. And if they do blind you, motherfucker, you can still see. Something that a blind motherfucker can't do. Because in the land of the blind, the one-eye man is king. Or queen. Gotta be all that in the bag of chips. What's all that in the bag of chips? That's the Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's pulling more shit out of you. You already got potential, 6 of Cups, but you need to pull shit out of you. That's what potential is. Everybody got potential, right? It's just gotta get pushed out of you. Something more. Huh? Best example I can use. Fuck. Really having a brain fart. I mean, I can't use an example. Because we're all different. I don't know what the fuck's inside you. Just like you don't know what's all in here. I'll bring out shit. Alright, use me as an example. Best thing I can do. Okay, sauce. Okay, I can do a lot. I'm talented. I'm multifaceted. Okay, that's cool. Right? But I also got a lot of shortcomings. So I'll use school as an example. When I was in college, you know what I mean? Some communications, trying to get in the radio, television, a few little areas and shit. Kind of fast forward through a couple gatekeepers at my school. I didn't think these motherfuckers had that much juice, but whatever. Bypassed them, kind of got on to the top. Major people that I needed to holler at to get shit done, since these, I don't know, so-called gatekeepers supposed to be giving out passes. Look like everybody got passes except for me and shit. You know, I was too saucy. I say I was saucier than the next person. I was just too saucy. Everything I did was just extra saucy and shit. Like, it's the shit that I was on. I can't explain that because that's the story. You just check out my readings. You don't know what the fuck I was doing in college. Dropped out. My twin graduated. I met my twin in college, and you know, just saucy. Just doing a lot of saucy shit. So I knew I had to take my shit to the next level. Before I dropped out of school, I knew I had to take my shit to the next level. That's kind of like me actually starting the LLE.Ascension and really getting on this business. Like everything I do, I go over the top with it. This is just going over the top with it. Why? So you can stand the fuck out. Not intentionally doing crazy ass shit that's like extreme marketing or clickbaiting or some crazy ass shit. Like, we're not doing extreme shit. We ain't got to do that. We're just being ourselves. The more original you are, the more unique you're going to be to the world. And it helps having a little mystique there. Also helps being saucy, just being a super nigga, not a regular nigga, because, you know what I mean? It's good to have stories and memories and shit like that. Like, so I always say this. Yo, masculine fuck with you at a 6. Like, he just like your sauce, period. So whatever the fuck you do with your sauce, just like going from the 6 to the 7, is an add-on. All you being extra all you being more than saucy is oh my god, more than saucy, which is basically just like standing out more than the average person, is just the way you are. These are cups, these are emotions, these are feelings. These ain't shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Motherfuckers can't touch your swag. They can emulate it, they can gank it, but they can't touch it. Can't touch this. You know what I'm saying? Can't touch this type of swag. This is divine swag. And it's like a swag or something just like you. Your masculine is just as saucy as you. Y'all twins, right? Okay. Some men you gotta give it to the world. Idea, song, poem, book, ideology. Something that came from here. It being out ain't gonna do nothing but make it clear that your masculine just got good taste. No one like you anyway, feminine. You should know that by now. There's no other person on this earth like you. Your masculine can comprehend that. Question is, do you comprehend that shit? All right, get into this reading. First card of your energy, feminine. You got the Fool card. You in a whole new world like Aladdin, or you just unaware of shit, or you just clueless, or you're just being foolish right now. Let's put some more smoke on this. 5 of Wands. This is life after Zion. I'll expand on that in a second. This is 5 of Wands outside conflicts. But this is also like hate, which is an outside conflict, but it can be hate. Final smoke on this. We got the 8 of Cups. This is the Pay the Bill card. I like how this looks. So, coming to the situation, Divine Feminine, you in a whole new world like Aladdin, or you in a whole new territory. You know what I mean? Or a whole new environment. Whatever this environment is, kind of like me within this community and shit, it's a lot of outside conflict in here. It's like landmines waiting for you to step on them. All you gotta do is have a landmine detector and detect the bullshit. Basically read people, read everything. It's like you dodging landmines. So that's the outside conflict. See, in Zion, you cool, you secure, you safe. Life after Zion, when you leave heaven, you actually come to earth, and like it's hella traps on earth. This is also hate. You didn't even know you was hated this much. You didn't know that there was all these issues here with you that you seem to be stirring up, which is an outside conflict, ain't got shit to do with you. You was just unaware. Then we got the Pay the Bill card. That's the 8 of Cups. That's the reason why the hate is here. The reason why you kind of looking like, yo, what the fuck going on? 8 of Cups. That's the Pay the Bills card. Pay the Bill card. That's being divine. Look at Pay the Bill's integrity. It's impeccable. She's never in trouble. You ain't never heard of her. No crazy shit. Phyllis Hyman shit. Lauryn Hill shit. Riri shit. You know what I mean? Like, she's been around how long? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 220s. Look at all the lost divas who broke from Michigan. I mean, broke and battered. Broke, example. Not dissing her, I love her to death, but I ain't saying you make her broke, but I'm saying her like husband took half her shit. That was kind of foul to do to a feminine. Like, that's fucked up. You know, he got karma all up in his ass for that shit, but I'm saying, seeing how she was looking on her little ass tour and shit, you know what I mean? Like, she ain't looking nothing like Patty. Skin look good. Like, she out here really conserving herself. Like, she really like, some death becomes her shit. Like, she did drunk a potion or something, nigga, because she, you know what I'm saying? She really looking youthful out here being very, very, very seasoned. You did. You got sauce, then you got seasoned. Like, that some seasoning, nigga. Like, any rate, old babe. Any rate, it's like, just look at how Patty Bill moved. Then on top of that, whole her integrity's cool. Can't really disrespect her. You really can't have. You really ain't got shit to say about her as a person. You got a lot of shit to say about Whitney Houston and a few other people. You really ain't got shit to say on that line with Miss Patty. That's just how solid her divinity is. And then on the flip side of that card, you got Enterprise, Patty Pies. She's not a slave to a label. Anybody a slave to her because you're going to have to book her. I'm pretty sure she's getting that independent money, getting all the money on these niggas, plus royalties and shit like that. And I'm pretty sure she's straight. Be like Patty. Karma to that, got the Knight of Cups. This is big ass emotion, a lot of feelings. This is huge love. And this is also the Knight. Knights, queens, kings, and things. Those are divine realms. So this is just, I would say, pick another card. I kind of know how I'm going with this. I pick another card. I'm pretty sure it's a red card. We got two reds. I'm pretty sure it might be a red card. Hopefully it is. I don't like speaking warnings into existence, but I felt it. I felt it. So, karma. To everything I've said thus far. The hate you getting, it's a lot of strong emotion with that hate. Nothing to fear. God got you. Don't tweak. Don't think you need to do any earthly thing to fight against any earthly force. I'm telling you, God got you. G. Like, what part of that don't you comprehend? That's the reason for the hate. That's the reason for the hate. And it might not be hate. This could be just misunderstanding. What's the opposite of love? It ain't hate, it's fear. People fear what they don't know. You showing up with the full card energy, which is, like I say, being unaware, just not knowing. But in reality, that's the energy around you. Just like the hate. You just gotta keep doing your Patty LaBelle shit. At the end of the day, motherfuckers can't say nothing about you. Right? You're moving on a divine scale, and it's like the hate is on 10. Passion. It could be just something you said. Motherfuckers kind of took it. Like what used to happen to me all the time. Like in year one, I say some shit, people take it totally out of proportion. Like, I casually use the word nigga. Number one is to show y'all it's just a word. It's a word. I give a fuck how you feel about me saying it, because I'm a grown ass man and I got the freedom of speech and I can say it. It's said. The ER word is said all the time. Go to a rap fucking concert. They say nigga all the time. Do you think these rappers stop the show and be like, fuck y'all, quit saying that? No. These motherfuckers feed their kids and pay their bills. I'm not giving no pass for the N-word. If you ain't black, don't say it. It's just, I'm black, I could say it. That's some shit we got. Y'all don't have. Like, we ain't got privilege. Like, we don't have privilege. Or most rights. And, we don't have a few things. The little shit we got, let us have. That shit was stolen from us. So anything we have, it ain't like we created the word. We took that back. And you can label me ignorant for saying it. I'm told that all the time, but like I say, I don't give a fuck. You watch movies and games that has the word in it all the time. So don't take no offense to it when it comes to me doing it with this shit. It's like thinking a person's gonna go to hell for cussing. A person's gonna go to hell for having sex with a chick that ain't his wife, or a person's gonna go to hell for loving or fucking the same sex. Like, no. No. That's not how it works. You know, you can't take one thing serious and then downplay everything else. Like, that's worldly. Don't think about being divine, you rise above a lot of bullshit. It's just passion and emotion. A lot of people really passionate about your downfall. Why? Because you're very passionate about the upliftment of the world. If I pour water and oil, eventually it's like the water gonna dilute the oil. Water is the giver of life. Water waters down everything, doesn't it? Nothing wrong with water. Water is like light, sunlight, and water. Who feeds off sunlight and water? Plants. What are plants? I don't know. The producers of this whole earthly realm, y'all on the dick of so hard. You know, ain't nothing. There's no place light can't reach. Literally, the sun is in fucking space. It travels through all kind of shit, and we can see it. It reaches us here. Light years. What's a fucking light year? Light travels far. Water. Fucking molecule, nigga. It can stop being liquid and turn to a fucking molecule and heal something. Whether that's putting water and growing a seed or anything, it's water, man. You know what I mean? Like, these are the essence and nutrients of life. Like God. Nine of Cups, that's the dreams come true, which is granted. You passionate about having a dream come true or which granted come apart. Matter of fact, the passion you resonating from and vibrating from to make this dream come true or this wish granted, whatever it is how you feel. It's emotions. It's your passion towards what you're trying to do for the community, how you're trying to help the world, how you're trying to heal the world, how you're trying to bring or make sense of things in a world of fucking confusion. You know what I'm saying? How you trying to just preach God in a world full of fucking darkness. Like whatever the fuck you're doing, like me with this, it's passion. But warning, got the 10 of Pentacles here. This is manifestation. This is your dream coming true. You ain't finna vibrate on all this passion. It's a Knight of Cups mixed with a 10 of Cups. I mean a 9 of Cups. That's big faces right here. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. Like you're passionate about something and you want it to happen. 9 of Cups, dream come true, wishes granted, and you want it to happen. 10 of Pentacles, this is the end of your pinnacle process. What's the end of your pinnacle process? Manifestation. You know, it's like your dream is to end homelessness, a food desert you got in your community. Something in your community. Fuck it. Drugs. You want to rid drugs in your community. That's your goal. And you passionate about it. To the point where you don't give a fuck. You walking up to drug lords, drug dealers, crooked politicians, crooked cops. You letting these niggas know on some like Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson shit. This is my neighborhood. I'm gonna take it back. Y'all ain't doing your job, but I'm gonna make sure I do it. You become like an alderman. You really rally up the whole motherfucking community to vote. Go out here and make you like, I don't know, something to where you can make some type of change in here. See, the shit you passionate about and the change that you making and shit goes for a lot of us to find out here. It don't go with the program or the agenda of what the fuck they got going right now. Like when I speak jewels and shit, I'm gonna keep it straight raw. I ain't finna dance around it or make it like a conspiracy theory like we all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Real shit here. This world is dark as fuck. Divine some people alike. Create a lot of light. Save a whole damn community. It's like you trying to save a school from being demolished. They try to turn it into a parking lot for the fucking casino they finna build across the street. Any other time, this property wouldn't be worth shit. It's worth millions now. The only thing keeping these niggas from getting these millions, these M's, is your little mom and pop shop that the community rallying together to keep. These niggas clip niggas all the time to get pipelines and casino property, sports arena property. You remember Romeo Must Die? How everybody died from niggas just trying to put a goddamn football stadium in that little spot? That shit happens every day. That's real life right there. Warning. You keep doing a lot of good to the Pentacles. That's good. That's 100%. Do a lot of good. Like I say, something gonna happen. It always does. Become a target. That's why you niggas kill me with all these subscribers and views and think y'all really dropping on some conspiracy theory shit. I would drop names, but that's petty. We know who y'all are. Oh, some of y'all need to know or must see. Like, I'm pretty sure what the fuck y'all saying we know about already. You feel like you're being brave being on your platform and talking about it. Oh, if you ain't the type of nigga the government looking for, then you ain't, then you know what I mean? You just yapping. I can see if a real nigga talking about real nigga shit and it's making him a target because that nigga got real influence. He a real motherfucker. You a fake plastic motherfucker, a copycat poser ass motherfucker who ain't on no type of list. Maybe a list of it being entertaining. Or niggas know the real you and we don't. They know the real you and we don't. Whatever. It's agents out here. I mean, we using all this divine terminology, right? Neo, Trinity and shit. Y'all know it's agents out here, right? Okay. Feminine, you personally, you in regards to yourself, you got the 5 of Cups. This is emotional isolation, loneliness, you know, just being in a class all by yourself. 4 of Cups, that's the world, 3rd dimension. This big dick everybody's sucking on right now, like it's the bee's knees. Niggas ain't even got no type of knowledge about the heavens. Once again, we know more than the moon than we do our own world. That's backwards. Just like people want to know more about the world than where the fuck we come from. Oh, we weren't here. We don't know God. We don't know life after death. So anything that's in books about where the fuck we came from doesn't make sense. Like niggas, motherfuckers sound stupid, but yet motherfuckers stay at 10 toes down, 10 toes the fuck down on a worldly concept or some shit that originated here. Like the motherfucking universe had law. Like man, I'm telling you, 7 trillion inhabited planets out here, man. God had laws for this piece of section of space we in long before Earth got here. Saturn formed, Jupiter formed, Mars formed, well before this bitch even formed, when it was just fucking space dust. God was governing this bitch. So once again, oh, you said every video comes with something different. No, because y'all must have forgot. Mr. Obvious here. I'm gonna constantly remind you motherfuckers. This shit way past Earth. This dimension's way past the third that you need to get hip and in tune with. Not the dimensions on Earth. This is 3D. It's like trap doors. There's hella trap doors you can go in the third dimension. Niggas go in a trap door, think this shit the wheel. It's a trap door in the third dimension. Bitch, once you step on a 6th dimension, 7th dimension, fuck it, go higher than that. God damn it, that's more impressive than you, I don't know, being in the third world, polishing shit up like it's something that it ain't. Divines know this. That's why we live a lonely life. That's why we got this tone. We're not bitter. We're not toxic. This ain't ancestral and from past life shit that got us feeling like this. No, we are in a real world. It's like every person who found out Santa Claus is fake. Santa Claus is fake. I know that. Niggas talking about Jesus Christ ain't real. I know Santa Claus ain't real. And I can give you examples as to why. And that'd be a good fucking conversation. But you trying to argue with me how the Son of God ain't feasible in a world like today? I'm telling you, it makes Santa Claus more believable than Jesus Christ. There's more people who believe in Santa Claus or the spirit of Christmas than they do of the spirit of the Son of God. Gee, facts. I'm just keeping it fucking real. That's why there ain't too many divines on Earth. Because if it was, don't you think this shit'd be... Don't you think the world would be better if niggas was as divine as you say it is? If shit made sense as everybody proclaim it is? If people was going in a direction that everybody going right now? Fuck no. Everybody's going in a direction that's got the world failing. Niggas ain't going in a direction that got the world healing or something. Magic been around for how long? How long? How long has magic been around? How long is these spirits and entities and anomalies that's been on Earth since before man? Before Adam and Eve, I just put it like that. Yeah, man, fuck that. This shit been here for how long? Okay. How long the universe been here? What's Earth's actual age? It has an age. This universe has a fucking age. What's time anyway? In the 4th dimension. What's time past the Earth? What's time past the 3rd dimension? Any rate, it's a lonely road being feminine, but divines know that. For the people who faking this path and really don't know, who are the full card in this message that came directly in your shit, you just don't know. You're just unaware. You don't learn. Because you learn by doing. 2 of Wands, that's survival. That's something you do. You'll learn from surviving. 3 of Wands, that's evolution. That's something you'll learn by doing. Those are Wands. What are Wands? Actions, behavior, shit you doing, shit you've done. Not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. 4 of Wands, what's that? That's going home. You get home. How do you get home? You move your ass. You move. It's motion. Action. Behavior. Karma, all that. We got the 8 of Wands. It's communication, communication, communication. This is texts. This is books. This is information. Ace of Wands is awareness. A whole bunch of aces on one page, that's information. Get you some. Why? It will help. 4 of Cups. Fucking world. It's so much information in the world you can get. Like who God is, like where heaven is, what heaven look like. The fairy realm. It's people that's living here with you. I mean, if you are a Sith and you worship Satan and shit like that, if it's hell Satan to you and shit like that, because you got actual Satan worshipers out here. You actual like people who really pledge their allegiance to the other side. And I can spell that out too for you. Most people who fuck with that, it's usually flesh based. What I mean by that is this. It's flesh. I'm pretty sure the shit that they getting down with over there gives in to the flesh. Makes them feel good. Bible talks about making yourself feel good all the time. It's like the two wolf story. What wolf are you feeding? Good wolf or bad wolf? It's flesh. Carnal urges. It's nasty shit. People do some nasty shit. People have sex with animals. You want to talk about the pedos and pedophiles out here and shit like that. You know, we ain't talking about cannibals out here. We ain't talking about the sacrificing that goes on around here. Like, world is so low level. To me, I don't know what it is to y'all. I keep thinking about the dark shit that happens in this planet. I keep thinking about the anomalies that be here. I keep thinking of every day why I need Jesus, why I need God, why I need my twin, why I need purpose out here in this fucking world. I'm gonna be here for a minute too. Or not. As long as I'm here, I need to do what the fuck I need to do, don't you think? Be best, I don't know, get as much information as possible. Why? So I ain't vulnerable in the world. Or like one of y'all thinking the world is one way when it ain't that. Like, it's not the real world. So when real shit happen, I'm telling you, how you think people lose their mind? Losing your mind is a real fucking thing, man. These motherfuckers don't end up in mental hospitals for no fucking reason. Shit, I have panic attacks sometimes when shit gets overwhelming. That's a fucking panic attack, nigga. We ain't even gonna talk about like motherfuckers that actually losing their mind. So shit that make me lose my mind is like I said, I don't even want to speak it. Fuck. It's a lot of shit I want to say, but I'll never speak it. For various reasons. But it's shit that'll make me like have a heart attack looking at it. Because I'm not supposed to conceive it. That's why I want to listen to spirits and good spirits, because you know, definitely welcome here. So anything that's coming to me is definitely neutral or good. Neutral or divine, I put it like that. But a lot of neutrals been fucking with me. You know, and even neutral shit, it's neutral. It ain't really built to scare you, but it's like I get shocked a lot by my own power. First time I heard communication from the other side, shocked. But it was pleasant. I wasn't scared because I have no fear. I got fear on this planet, on this world. There's 4 cups. It's my mama and God. Why? Because I've read enough information to know them the only 2 motherfuckers I need to be worried about. Ha! God. Oh yeah. That's it. It's the only energy, being, power, anything you want to call it. Whatever you calling God these days. Yeah, that's the only thing I fear. Because that's the only thing I truly have no wrap around. Like, I understand God, but I can't wrap myself around God. I can understand Satan, Lucifer, yo motherfucking ass. Anybody else? Because it's on another dimension. And it's more for me to resonate with. I have to die and rematerialize to even get a crack at who God might be. Or really even look at God. I can see your ass. Ha! I can see the fuck shit that the devil do. I can smell the devil a mile away. I can smell an agent a mile away. I can smell a motherfucker with whack ass energy a mile away. Like, I'm a divine, my dude. It comes from studying. That's why I defer from y'all too. Boom, where you get your power and intuition from? Just reading. Because if I didn't read the books that I read, if I wasn't on my shit, if I wasn't on information, corroborating information, making sure what I'm receiving is real information, you know how hard it is to fucking decipher real from fake? Deciphering what's real in the world and what's fake in the world is like looking at that fucking green screen in the Matrix. I think that's what the fuck they doing. Or that's what the representation of that shit is. Neo going to cipher and shit like, what is that? He's like, oh, that's just the code of the Matrix. Like, does it always look like that? He's like, yeah. He's like, but I don't see that shit. I just see redhead, blonde. You know? It's just understanding what's real or not. Because once again, we could really live in a fucking Matrix. And these could just be pulses and receptors that we're getting. Brain is a powerful thing. So I respect my divine master on a whole other level. This motherfucker had brain surgery. Got this nigga shit open. This nigga was fucking crippled, regular. But it's, you know, side effects to that he deals with. And that's part of a lot of fucking insecurity in his life and shit. But that's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's like the brain. It's powerful as fuck. Y'all don't even, like, read. Just read. Too many books out here. There's too much information out here in the fucking world for you to be getting. You should be getting off on that instead of, I don't know, the shit in the world that makes no sense, or the shit in the world you don't have to put work into to get, or shit in the world that has no business with you, for you, and the shit that ain't got to do with God or the kingdom or none of that good shit, man. Moving on, wrapping this up. masculine energy in your life right now, feminine, you got the Three of Pentacles. This is a bridge. Who are you building with? This is you. This is another person doing some shit. Goes to the whole Pay the Bill card you had in this spread. The fact that you are in a league of your own and class by yourself by being divine. Who are you building bridges with? More smoke. Yeah, got the Four of Swords. When it comes to bridge building right now, and this energy gonna last, I would say, from 1 week to a month. When it comes to bridges right now, be the Four of Swords. I usually don't promote the Four of Swords, but I'm gonna promote it today. What's the Four of Swords? That's the idle mind. That's rest and relaxation. That's a vacation. That's the 4-day vacation I got coming on in Vegas, baby. And I can't wait. God damn it. Then we got Pentacles. Who are you building with? Told you, only got 2 friends. I say this shit to people. I only got 2 friends, and I don't fuck my friends. Only 2 friends I got is niggas. Young homie, big homie. That's my twin. Yeah, my twin is Sag. Young homie Aries. I'm Leo. We the fire crew. That's all I need. I got associates. I got FWBs, WB. I got a few FWBs, and you know, I'm trying to make my main, my number one, plastic, off the charts, smashy, head ass, like I do me. So if anything gets done to me, it's only a few people I can come at. Like if I catch that mess. Yeah, the way my shit set up, it's like it's either you or you. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit today. It ain't like I just one of these bitches at the Maury show. They got like 5 niggas lined up and ain't none of them the motherfucking father. That's being out your head. We talking about being in your head. You better be in your head when it comes to you building bridges. What are you in your head about? Nigga, you screening. It's the only reason you need to be in your head. Or you vacationing. Give your ass a break. What the fuck you mentally need. But make sure you go back and get to work. Four Swords is also an idle mind. Idle mind is the devil's workshop. So if you an idle mind building with people, you're usually fucking with devils. You in the 5 of Cups energy. It's the lonely card. Acom is the lonely card. Mario Wayne's and I Don't Want to Know video. Wayne wanted no letting go. Was lonely. And in that lonely state, you chose to fuck with somebody or do some shit. Whatever it was a pinnacle. Something he had that you wanted to fuck with. What is swag? What is money? What that thing? Fuck. It's the reason you and him did some shit. Takes 2 to tango. Unless it's rape. But if it was rape, it looks like you're the one doing the raping, and this bitch is being in your mind the way you is. Like, final card on that. King of Pentacles. This is a master master manifester, a magician, an alchemist, a person that know how to manifest whatever the fuck they want. I told you, the karma that's in your ass right now is you 10 of Pentacles something. You manifested it. You manifested it something. And whatever it was a dream come true. 9 of Cups. It was a wish granted. To where, like I say, you got a lot of haters. I said the devil looking for your ass to come collect some shit, but I mean, you the head nigga in charge. I told you, more money, more problems. More money you make, the more problems you're gonna have. People gonna ask you for more money. People gonna start assuming you got more money than you got. Karma and all that. 9 of Pentacles. This is grooming. Once again, this is being groomed or you grooming somebody. If you're a divine, you're grooming people. But as a divine, you get groomed by divine people. My divine masculine is divine. That nigga grooms me more than anybody on this planet. Told you, my circle nice and small. Really, my mama, my ace. That's my ace boom cool the whole time. It's like grooming. If you're gonna get groomed the right way. What you don't want to do is be getting groomed. You're the one getting groomed. Like I said, you either the predator or the prey. You know, you either eat or get ate. You either eat or get ate. So you need to groom yourself how to eat, motherfucker. You gotta train yourself to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex, nigga, when it come to eating. A Velociraptor when it come to eating, my knees. You gotta be a beast and feast. You gotta be a beast and feast. You can't be no lamb. Only lamb out here was God. Think about that. We wolves. We ain't lambs. Push me far enough. See where the fuck I'm gonna go with you. Christ didn't do that. He was a lamb. Real shit. Martin Luther King. Best way to really. So that's why Martin, in case y'all niggas didn't know, that's why Martin is like who he is. No, I'm not comparing Martin Luther King to Jesus, but I'm saying Martin was on the line like Gandhi. These were two peaceful people. Turn the other cheek type motherfuckers. Jesus was a turn type of cheek motherfucker. You do got other people out here who was just not going. That's from like Joan of Arc. Like from Joan of Arc to, I don't know, like Fred Hampton or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people who ain't going. Nat Turner. Like, nigga, you just gonna, that's the type of nigga I am. I'm not the turn the cheek motherfucker. You're gonna have to kill me. But it's the grooming that we getting now. That niggas didn't have no more. Those were peacefuler times, the non-violent times. But like I say, that shit didn't work. We tried it, it didn't work. Not saying we get violent, but I mean, we tried that. We tried that violent. But just because I agree with extreme things, or I agree that I'm living in a different world and like shit just real, and you know, we ain't living in no sugar-coated cupcake matrix. For those who free who feel me, it's just like, you know, you gotta be the one giving the grooming out here. You gotta put on, you gotta teach. You ain't teaching nobody, then you in somebody's program, you in somebody's class. It's fucked up to get grooming too. You being groomed, you don't even know it. You said that shit 2 times. It's fucked up when you getting groomed and you don't even know it. That shows it's an ulterior motive. It's another agenda. You're part of somebody else's plan. It could be a trap. It could be anything. You don't know. Final cards in this message. We got the devil, which is you personally going to the future. We got the devil following your ass. Why the devil on your ass? So far. 2 of Swords. This is loading. This is like you indecisive right now. It's like how I am, right? Like I was in the car with my mom. We went to McDonald's. You know, this is my car's flat. First like time I had my mom. Like I don't know, I was riding shotgun with my mom shit in a long time. Like I hate not having a car, so I need something to eat. Let mom pick me up, shit up, get something to eat with up. So I go to McDonald's. And, I've been to McDonald's a million times. I'll pull up and I do the same shit I do every time I go to McDonald's. My mom laughed. Like I'm indecisive. I know what I want, but I might want something else. And it's like I'll be indecisive. I'm the wrong nigga to ask what you want to eat. I'm, shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom just laughed. She like, nigga, how old you is? She, boy, you 33. She said, you still do that? Said just like that. You still do that? Boy, you been doing that since you was a boy. She just kept laughing. Like, nigga, you been doing this shit at McDonald's since you was a boy. You've been here since you was a boy. You still don't know what you want here? I'm dying, but it's like, you know, it's past behavior. You go into the future, it's like past behavior. You know, watch your past behavior. Like, yeah, I still do that. That's just a sign I need to be more, I don't know, confident in the way I order shit. Like I say, I can never be a good salesman because I'm not good at asking people for money. And I'm not good at like selling people shit. Especially shit they don't need. Like that'd be an impossible, it ain't an impossible task, but for me that's difficult. That's why I couldn't keep a job at Sprint, like working in customer service and shit. It's like, all right, ask them if they want to upsell their deal, or ask them if they need to get insurance. If you don't ask these things, you ain't gonna keep your job. It's like, they got a $200 bill with y'all. Like, what the fuck am I asking them if they need insurance for? Me thinking, just ask them. Sir, would you like to opt for insurance? What the fuck would I get? Nigga, I already owe $2. You stupid. You dumb as hell. Let me speak to the manager. Every sales call, we all had them jobs where you'd be like on sales calls and they monitor every time. So I'm good as like a nurse or some shit. Like every monitor call I've had a few. Every monitor call I've had for like a calling center job, it always went bogus because they always wanted me to sell some shit. or like call an old lady who like they know is home. It's like a 35-year-old and over homeowner with no children right now. Like, you know they gonna be home. Them the motherfuckers be calling like on thirst mode and shit. Like, I'm not the person to sell energy. None of that. It ain't in me to do that, and thus I can't even do it in the real world. So when it comes to me asking for shit, even if I want, I'm a Leo too. I hate asking. Even if I need it, I don't ask. Shit, I really need to work on. It makes me a better person, grinding and really hitting the road to get what I need instead of asking. But I could have saved myself a lot of fucking time asking instead of being indecisive and being in my past energy of indecisiveness. Which words can be indecisiveness. Final card in this message. Lucy Lou card. Be 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you going on, people. That's all the Lucy Lou card is. I'm gonna say it one more time. Be 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you going on in life. There's a lot of people on autopilot. Since you ain't one of them, there's accountability in the shit that you do, the thoughts you have, the path you want. Be accountable for it. Blessings.